Orlando's rock station. It's Lynch and Taco. Time for Check It Out, our weekly science and technology segment. I got a lot of stuff here. I get through, see what I can get through in the allotted time here.
Okay, get cranking.
Forbes has put out their annual billionaires list, richest people on the planet. Elon Musk is now sitting comfortably on top of that. In fact, he distances the second place individual by $582 billion.
That is just unfathomable. Couldn't he give every American some money?
His personal fortune is worth $839 billion. Think about that for a second.
How much?
$839 billion personal fortune.
God.
The second straight year he sits atop Forbes World Billionaires list. This is the highest figure the magazine has ever recorded for a billionaire atop this list.
Of course.
Unbelievable. If he has that kind of money, he probably pays pretty good. Some more job openings under his umbrella of companies, including they need a new police chief for Starbase. That's the Texas town that, SpaceX is pretty much building. They need a new chief of police there. You're going to have to be technology-oriented, though. Protecting commercial spaceport environments, securing critical infrastructure and high-value technology assets. And you got to live in a community that is shaped by aerospace activity, coastal ecology, and pioneering a spirit of exploration.
It's probably tornado-proof, too.
You'll be overseeing 8 officers who will...
like you said, I mean, you got to be tech-savvy, though, because you have to watch out for viruses coming in and stuff like that. If it was police chief, I know people that go out there, just give them an M16.
Well, have them apply. Yeah. Have them reach out to Elon. A California startup called Reflect Orbital is seeking a federal license to launch a constellation of up to 4,000 satellites, each equipped with a large reflective mirror to beam sunlight down to specific areas of Earth at night. The company calls the idea sunlight on demand and says it could help solar farms generate power after dark, illuminate disaster zones, extend growing seasons for crops, and even light up outdoor events. Its first test satellite planned for this year would deploy an 18 by 18-foot mirror in low Earth orbit and cast a soft, moving glow roughly 4 times brighter than a full moon over a 5-kilometer wide area.
Yeah, that's great until I'm trying to sleep.
Obviously, the downside of this, and that's one of the things you brought up, scientists and astronomers are raising serious alarms. They say the satellites these additional 4,000 satellites would dramatically worsen light pollution, potentially disrupt wildlife, human sleep cycles, and circadian health, and could blind stargazers or damage telescopic instruments. Experts warned that a malfunctioning mirror could also spin out of control and flash unpredictably across the sky. I don't know, man. This sounds like you're kind of messing with
Mother Nature.
Yeah. New research out of, I think this is Johns Hopkins University. Let me see. I want to make sure I give credit where credit is due here. Yes, Johns Hopkins University. A small dose of psilocybin has been shown to help smokers quit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So if you're trying to kick the habits, there might be another option coming down the pipeline for you, and do a little microdose.
So instead of slapping the patch on or doing, the cold turkey,
head over to Mushrooms Are Us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting, right?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, at the University of North Carolina, they were looking at teenage smartphone usage and did a research study on a group of North Carolina teens, 11 to 18-year-olds, okay? Right. So young people. They were looking at their smartphone habits. Here's the one stat in this specific group that they looked at that stood out to me. 0% of those students in the sample went the whole school day without looking at their phone. This despite many school districts now with policies restricting or prohibiting phone usage. 0% of the group of 11 to 18-year-olds that were studied in this project by the University of North Carolina were able to go the whole school day without looking at their phone.
Wow. But why is it that when we texted our daughters and they were in that, I didn't see it, I wasn't on my phone. Yeah, sure.
That's what our parents used to call selective hearing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. An undergraduate robot project in Britain has solved a Rubik's Cube in 45.3 seconds. Two British brothers who love robots and puzzle cubes joined their skills together, built a machine that smashed the Guinness World Record that had been sitting untouched for more than 10 years. Matthew and Thomas Pidden demonstrated their four-armed robot at the University of Bristol, and it solved a 4x4x4 Rubik's Cube in just 45.3 seconds.
I swear you have a fixation with Rubik's Cubes and people solving them.
It's more of a frustration with Rubik's Cubes.
But think about it in the past. Anytime there's Rubik's, he's like, oh, yeah.
A surgeon in London has carried out what sounds like something, kind of straight from a science fiction movie, remotely guiding a robot that was 1,500 miles away in Gibraltar to remove a man's cancerous prostate.
Wow.
So he's in the UK, and he's doing an operation on a guy 1,500 miles away. This is incredible because with doing a remote thing like this, there's latency, right? A little bit of a delay. Yeah. You want to make sure in something as precision as a surgery. They said they got the latency down to just 60 milliseconds between his movements and the robot's response, which is more than enough
for him to
successfully complete the operation on the 62-year-old patient.
I would not want to be that patient. Trying that out on me.
And two final notes here. Scientists have found a way to genetically modify a tomato to make it smell like buttered popcorn. We're not quite sure why anybody, or if anybody even asked for something like this, but it now exists. Researchers from China and Australia teamed up to make this happen. They say the smell is affected. Yeah, it smells like buttered popcorn. But the other essential traits, the growth time, vitamin C content, weight, sugars, and acids, all unchanged.
But then you have a tomato on your sandwich that tastes like popcorn. Or on your hamburger.
If you are addicted to Wordle, the daily word game, its creator has come up with a new, tougher daily game called Parse Word. Josh Wardle, the creator of the popular games now owned by the New York Times, released a new word game. It's called Parse Word, and it's far more difficult than Wordle. It's a tricky, cryptic crossword puzzle. Says it's quite difficult, especially for a beginner. So if you're a word nerd, you might want to give it a whirl. See if your knowledge, vocabulary, and whatnot stack up.
Pornhub's developing one. It's called Squirtle.
Thank you for that, Taco. Appreciate it.